Oh, what's up guys? Time is flying. It's already August 8th and I'm heading to Harbin in Dongbei. So to get a DD, to get a taxi, you need to wear a mask. So I got my mask on even though there's no cases of COVID here. I'm going to Harbin because I am gonna go shoot some photos and some video for Chinese wrestling. I've done it a few times before. If you followed me, you know about Middle Kingdom Wrestling. And so I'm gonna go do that again. They got their first event post-COVID. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I've never been to Harbin before, so I've been almost everywhere in China. So when I go to a new place, it's always exciting. And I'm just waiting for my car. Remember how this place looks, because it's gonna be wildly different up there in Dongbei. This is the domestic side of the Xishuangbanna Gaza International Airport. There's only 10 gates, I believe. It's quite small. And the international side only has 2. But it's growing, it's getting bigger. And it's quite nice and modern. And China takes no chances. I'm here in a bus by myself with one other guy. That guy came over from Laos and already did his quarantine for 2 weeks. And I've of course been in China for months and months and months, and yet I'm still stuck here in a socially distanced bus with 2 people. You're gonna see what the next step is while they choose. Alright, well it's 12 midnight exactly on the dot. And I just got to Harbin, just got to the hotel. It turns out Harbin is really a long way from Xishuangbanna. It's even farther than I thought, and I knew it was like the opposite side of the country in China. This is Dongbei. Practically a different world from Xishuangbanna. People who haven't been to China, really you might not notice the difference. Like, there's Chinese everywhere, Chinese people, Chinese writing, but it's just wildly different. And the way the roads are, the way the construction is, the way that people dress, their accent, the food. I'm having McDonald's coffee, but the food. One thing I always find in Northeast China, even though I've never been to Harbin, is the roads are so wide. Pretty much starting from Beijing on, the farther north you go, the roads are so wide. Hello. The roads are so wide and there's like huge boulevards everywhere. It takes forever to walk anywhere because you can't cross the street. You have to go all the way to like the crosswalk, which is safe and understandable. But also the blocks are just so big. So if you want to walk like around the corner, you have to go for ages and ages and ages. It takes forever to go anywhere. So this is what I'm talking about up here in North China. The roads are so wide. It's like a 6-lane road on both sides with the divider in the middle. So you gotta walk all the way for sure so you don't die when you cross the road. But if you're in South China, like Shanghai for sure, Ningbo, I'm not sure where like the demarcation is where they start going to differently designed cities, north to south. But most of South China is quite narrow roads. And smaller blocks. And from my experience, most of North China is complete opposite. I arrived at the venue and let's just go in.名字是
不要太辣 ，BT 鸡翅，非常非常辣。
是 pervert spice. It's so spicy.
Pervert spice.
Oh, we're gonna try this. You gonna try it? You try.
You try.
是中国最辣的鸡翅吗
Maybe no. ，easy。有没有吃啊？你有吃吗？哦，他这个easy。
没那么辣，一点点，
一点点。
Only a little bit, not bad.
Easy, so easy. 哦，
是吧？尝尝吗
？No，
不辣。
辣。
辣吗？
我吃不了辣。
你觉得辣吗？不辣。
不辣。是哦，你一点都不能辣。
So, my name's Nick Mitchell. We're in Harbin. We're about to be picked up by my friend. Last time I was here, he showed me some trippy bars. They had dubstep, all kinds of crazy electronic music, and he's here right now. Let's jump in the car first, and I'll tell you about it later. All right, hop on. Film this. This is the classic Harbin Rush. Yeah, okay, so this is where you get your music. If you need music. 可以买。你们现在有什么 CD？ 我要买一点最近的比较火的，在考虑的一个。这个怎么买的？这110盒。110盒，一个有多少？我这卖一片。这都是成盒的，15片，6块钱。可以，不需要那么多。你没有单店买？不是，他想买单店。对，我要买单店。
你没买 USB 吗？
可以。
这个是 CD 还是 USB？CD。
要节奏感强一点的还是慢一点？
强一点。
有。
他也买 USB。
也买 USB 的。
中文也能听。
能听。我这样最近在哈尔滨比较流行。
出歌单。
这个怎么买的？
这个是120的。
So they do got USBs too. It's not just CDs.
这个要夜店那种。
对，最近比较强的夜店的那种。
这个位置需要申请吗？需要出租这个位置吗？
不会申请。
The first person to get here gets to sell CDs. 那城管不管你吗？不管。管。
翻版定增，全国统一微信
This is how you buy anything in China.
660。
Put in how much money do I want to send him? I almost sent him 800 instead. That was risky.
那城管来的话，你就赶紧走。哎呦，好，注意安全。代表什么？
代表着当年有一场大洪水，这是代表今天那些牺牲的人。
那这个酱呢？
这个姜就是松花江。
酸辣酱。
松花江。
松花。
松花江就是
松花。
And I don't know who's watching this if you can understand Chinese, but the guys behind us just asked, or they were talking about us, and they said, "Oh, are those guys Russian?" Because Harbin is close to Russia, used to have a lot of Russians. I think was invaded by Russia before, so everybody assumes if you're white, you're Russian.
Who won the invasion?
Come on,
Who won during the invasion?
China.
Even if it's not China, you gotta say China.
Well, no, because look at it now.
Yeah.
It's obviously China. I don't know if it was an invasion. 俄罗斯以前是怎么来到哈尔滨？是战争还是？
战争。
这是俄罗斯占中国。
对。
然后那时候俄罗斯赢了。然后一段时间。
对，赢了一段时间，占领了一段时间。
嗯。Yeah, they occupied it for a while. Keeping the peace, but there's just pretty much peace everywhere, so they don't have. Whoa! Lightning just side over there. But yeah, China's a pretty peaceful place, so security guards don't really do much. So we got this quality Porsche pack of music. I asked him to give us whatever's hottest in Harbin right now, but I think he told me he just gave us a bunch of English songs because we don't look Chinese. Well, we'll see.
I like how he asked you if you can understand Chinese music when you had a conversation with him in Chinese.
Yeah, we're speaking in Chinese, and he's like, "Is Chinese music okay? You only need English music." But he still gave me the English music because he thought that's what I jibe with. And it cost 80 RMB, and we got our set. 是这个吗？
不知道。都是中国歌啊。星星。
That's alright.
让我变成星星守护你，解开寂寞心中的谜底。
这不对，他给你的盘应该不对。
So we've been bamboozled. 这香谣的是最流行在哈尔滨的音乐。
对啊。
但是听出来这个都好老。
这太老了。
我觉得就是他给我的，就是没有别的人要买的。 Okay, we arrived to the club, but we can't go in. We're not allowed in because we're foreigners. Because of the epidemic, they're just being safe. Oh, and he doesn't want us to film, I guess, because it's bad PR to not let foreigners into your bar. But yeah, it's happened sometimes. We've been here for a long time, since January, but because now there's almost no new cases in China, they're worried about new cases coming in from outside of China. So it kind of makes sense. Feels a little bit racist.
But right now, foreigners cannot enter China.
Oh yeah, because also foreigners. No, you can. They have flights. There are some flights.
For Chinese people.
No, and some foreigners.
Some very, very few.
Yeah, but it's like.
But they have to quarantine.
Yeah, but still, they're doing it to be safe. So I like safety.
You told me that in a video before. Safety is what?
Safety's number one. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, in the cooking video. Anshan D. Oh, got him. Got a car crash on tape.
Hold on, no, stay out of the road. You're gonna have to wait for the police.
Nick.
Check it out.
Yeah. Hello.
没有人呢。
都没有人。
都没有。
I just did a 4K walking HD video through Harbin that probably will be posted well before this gets edited and posted because those are really easy to edit. I don't edit anything, just upload it. Anyway, what I wanted to say was that my first impression of Harbin is really good because I really like that. I'm sure there's a downtown area with like lots of skyscrapers and tall buildings and offices. I'm sure they have that because every Chinese downtown has that. But I haven't really seen it. I mean, there's tall buildings, but it's not like a CBD with just a bunch of skyscrapers and offices, Chinese steel, silver, glass, whatever. I like that the architecture is very hard to say European, but a little bit European-ish, I guess Russian. A lot of kind of like Art Deco maybe. And just a lot of buildings that aren't very tall, and it feels like a very open, wide open city. Lots of views of the clouds in the sky, and you can, I don't know, I don't feel boxed in. Sometimes in cities like, for example, Hong Kong, or for example, parts of Shanghai, you feel very boxed in. And here, for a city of 10 million people, it feels quite open and relaxed. And there's lots of shady tree-lined streets. This part reminds me of Shanghai, because Shanghai also has that. But it just feels like a very, very pleasant city to live in. Like, it seems like it would be a really relaxed, easy place to be. Although I have no idea what it's like in the winter time, where it's like minus 40 degrees and they call it the ice city, Bingchang. So, you know, hard to say. But for now, summertime in Harbin, I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. It's really starting to rain right now. Son of a gun. I wanted to fly my drone around here. And that does it for Harbin. Tired, quick. Gotta fly back. Thanks for watching. As always, subscribe, like, ring the bell. Dung dung.